Rockets are road tripping into this interconference contest. The Wizards fans are making noise here at the Verizon Center. We're in the nation's capital. Thanks for tuning in to our Saturday night broadcast. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Kevin and Clark here to get you started. A look at the opening lineup for the Houston Rockets. We've got Drexler, and for the Wizards, and Howard. Clark, talking about the Rockets, they're at the forefront using quantitative analysis and advanced formulas to try to enhance their decision-making.
They were leading the way when it came to looking at percentages of where guys shoot from best and what opponents don't like to do with the ball, so they're on top of that area.
Nice move, and finished off by Drexler.
That dunk made a statement right there.
Well, putting on a show, Clark. Such an impressive move. So it's Washington. A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Kevin, I caught up with Coach Rick Adelman. The thing to be aware of, he said, is that they're facing a team stocked with excellent shot blockers. So he's hoping to be able to open things up on the inside by having some early success shooting the basketball. Let's watch.
Thanks, Doris. Thanks so much for advance scouting.
Sometimes that's a false prophecy, though, and you have to adjust to what the other team is coming out and running.
I mean, teams were scouting teams on those items brought up before, but it's like the Rockets really made it a quantitative process.
Yeah, they did, and that removed a lot of biases that you might run into from old videotape sessions and really rely on numbers now. I mean, it's interesting stuff they're doing, Kevin.
And here are the Rockets now. Slams it through.
A pretty finish right there, Kevin. Take it up and then throw that thing down.
He didn't have to make it special, just get the job done.
That's right, keep it simple.
That was a nice free play brought to you by the Sprite Slam Cam. So it's Washington now. 4-point game. Here's Weber. Banks it right in.
He's just so gifted offensively. He's a tough guy to match up with.
So it's Houston now. 38 seconds left in the first. Drexler against Howard. Drexler with drains it from short range. Drexler's got his second basket of the night.
He came up big there against the much bigger opponent. Sweet play down low.
The baseline J, number 17, snatches it inside. Howard against Drexler. The dump off. Tipped.
The lob was a little misjudged, and he couldn't get control of it.
He's going to do it for the first quarter. Rockets lead by 4.
And they've really played well on D. So
a closely contested game here at the start of the second quarter. So it's Washington now, trailing by 4. And Williams. That's group start the second quarter for the Wizards. Outside Jackson. Dumps it off. Weber. It's blocked. And here's Houston. They lead by 4. Like a lot of bottom feeders in the East last year, the Wizards struggled mightily against the Western Conference.
And no surprise there, Kevin. I mean, just 8 wins for them. Not a good showing by any means, but they actually took a step, backwards from 09 when they tallied up 9 wins against the West.
Backing down is Howard. Deflects the pass.
Make the easy pass. That's what happens when you don't.
Drexler against Jackson. 5 on the clock. 4 seconds left. And it's Drexler missing.
He really needs to hit that consistently, or they'll just keep letting him shoot it.
Jackson dishes to Howard. That one is good on the lay-in. Howard's got his first 2 points of the night.
That's really a terrific look inside. Set him up beautifully. He tried to air it out. Bad pass there.
Here's Weber. Williams commits the loose ball foul. That's his first foul.
You know, those fouls are kind of easy to fall into. The refs caught him climbing up the back. The ball's almost in your grasp, but if you bump the defender while he's going up, they will blow the whistle.
The Wizards making a switch here. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Drexler. Ferocious swat. Wizards trail by 4.
They'd be smart to hold it now, the last shot.
Here's Murray. Shoots from the corner. The ball short.
That's not something you see very often. Got the mid-range jumper he wanted, but off target.
Here's Barkley. And that's off as he tries to beat the buzzer. And that concludes the first half.
Look at what Drexler has done so far. He's got 4 points and 1 rebound.
We'll be back shortly live from the Verizon Center.
And it's been a great basketball game going on in Washington. Now time for HP at the half. The Houston Rockets in front against Washington. They've limited the second chance buckets. They've been crashing the defensive glass, playing big on the defensive end. Clyde Drexler playing with confidence. Lighten up that scoreboard. He's making it ring like a pinball machine. And a scrappy effort by Washington. Some great pressure defense that they're putting on. They've been forcing a lot of turnovers. Thanks for joining us as we get back out now to the Verizon Center.
And as the court ends, both teams have been trading blows like prize fighters. A close ball game. So it's Washington now. 4-point game. The Rockets squad played last season without Yao Ming. That is a huge loss for them.
Yeah, both figuratively and literally when you talk about what he means to that team. And despite that, they missed out on the playoffs, but they still had a winning record overall.
Taking a look at the Rockets. Shot clock at 5.
Good heads-up play to deflect that pass. That's why you stay active on defense with your hand. Make them use that clock.
So it's Washington, trailing by 4. 2 on the clock. Here's Caney. Nailed it with just a little time left on the shot clock.
You got to close out on that mid-range jump shot.
Houston in the lead. Takes it up, and the layup is good.
Good job of leading his man right to the rim for the bucket.
1:14 left in the third. Here's Weber. Sticks it from 17 feet. So it's Houston now. The lead is 2. Here's Barkley. Poked away. And the Wizards with possession. Here's Howard. And Duncan. Great play on the piece.
They finally come back to tie it up. Let's see if they can pull ahead now.
So it's Houston now.
An ideal time to go 2 for 1. Every possession counts.
Right now they're looking for their first lead of the game. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Cheney. Chance there to take the lead. Missing. One second left. Ooh, off target. He got it up in time, but the potential game winner won't drop. Tie game in Washington. Back in just a minute here in Washington. And now let's send it to our sideline reporter, Doris, for our Sprite Spark of the game. Doris.
And Kevin, for the Wizards, the game Sprite Spark has been supplied by their swingman. When it comes to scoring for the team, his name is at the top, and this game is no different. He's put the team on his back once again as we head into the final quarter of play, guys.
Thank you, Doris. Tremendous first 3 quarters.
Boy, that boy's been on fire. There's just no other way to put it. On fire.
And here are the Rockets now. And Whitney, 4th quarter on the court for the Wizards. Here's Olajuwon. That's him, the floater.
Those floaters are difficult to hit, but he made it look easy right there.
And Washington has possession, trailing by 2. Now Whitney to take the lead. Number 17 on the rebound. Here's Houston now. The lead is 2. Number 12. He's covered by Whitney. Tipped.
Oh, what a great steal. That's a big-time play there.
Releases from 15. Murray, good. And it's a tie ball game.
Kevin, that's what you expect from him. When the pressure's at its highest, with the game on the line, that's when he's at his best.
Let's go with the three. Webb is on it.
You know, he can make a few from out there, but the defense seemed unconcerned by him pulling up. They were giving him all sorts of room.
Less than 1 minute left. Number 17. The shot no good. And it's the Wizards taking it the other way. They're running out of time. Here's Cheney. Oh! And he dumps that one through.
Oh, that's much in the clutch. They needed that one, Kev.
So it's Houston now. On the wing, Drexler. He's covered by Murray. Here's Drexler. The Rockets with another miss. The Wizards with an excellent chance to put the nail in the coffin. Clock at 4. And so it's Washington who's right by with the win. It was tight, but they managed to come up with the win.
You know, nobody wants to lose a close game, Kevin. It's much better to win those tight games.
And now for Clark, Kellogg, and Dorisburg, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for joining us tonight in a presentation of NBA and 2K Sports. Now our Jordan Brand Player of the Game.